Today's video, we're gonna go through how to edit nightlife pictures in Lightroom and in Photoshop. We're gonna go through 2 or 3, and then from there, get some more little information out the way, and then we set. We're just gonna get straight into it with this first photo, and I'm gonna show you the fastest way to do this because, like I said, speed is the name of the game. You don't want to take too long when it comes down to these type of things. Can edit an entire set in under an hour like this. So watch me. We're in Lightroom, and we're gonna go to the Edit tab. And we're just gonna do some basic light corrections. I'm gonna bring the exposure down a little bit. Bring the contrast up, bring the highlights up. Shadows down, bring the blacks down some more. Bring the whites up. And that's it. You just need to do basic light corrections. You don't need the colors. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna go down to the curves panel. Just gonna make a basic S curve. Get a slight fade, a little more contrast. A slighter fade. Color, for me, I like to move the reds a little towards orange. That's a personal preference. For this picture, I'll just desaturate it a little bit. And that's enough. Effects, add some texture to sharpen it up. Take texture out and then add clarity. Pro tip. Then we're gonna add some grain. Just to, we add the grain for the vibes, you feel? And then, just play around with it. Get a feel for the picture you're working with. And I'm not even gonna worry about sharpening up because it's not that important. This is really good enough for me. And now all you're gonna do is go to this tab, copy edit settings, and then come back through to the full page and just look, anything you see that you think you might wanna edit. However many pictures you want to do, I'm not going to go through all of this for the video, even though I need to do all of it. But like I said, it's not going to take long because I'm going to show you how. Let's just say I want this one. Yada yada. These are cold as shit. I like smoking pictures. If you know me, you know I just like smoking everything. Shout out to Ted. Alright, and then you're just gonna right click on one of the pictures that you got selected. I'm selecting everything by holding the command button. I'm on a Mac, holding command, and just clicking the pictures that you want. Then you got right click, paste edit settings, And it's gonna paste the shit through. I need to stop cussing. It's gonna paste. It's gonna paste the settings through the rest of the photos. Now with clubs, specifically nightclubs, it works out that the environment does a lot of work for you. Okay, you have different colored lights, you have smoke, you got a lot of shit going on. So you don't have to do too much. You know, the basic edits to just take the picture to the, you know, that second level is all you really need. And then you copy, paste it through everything, and you're done. That's like, now I'm gonna show you how to do it in Photoshop as well. This is if you want to put a little more work in on the picture. We're gonna go down to the second page and I'm gonna use this picture. Shout out to Sweet. Right click, edit in Photoshop, or Shift Command E, one or the other, they both work. So, back in Photoshop, or we're in Photoshop. I'm back in Photoshop, but we're in Photoshop. And I'm gonna show you how we do this here. So, it's really still the same basic principle. You know, it's not a lot of work. Command J to make a new copy. And then Command J again to make another copy. Did I press it? No, I didn't. All right, Command J to make one copy, then a second copy. We got two copies now. All right, bear with me. This one. And then we're gonna set up a frequency separation group. Go to the bottom layer, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And you don't have to be too specific on this because you're not going too in depth. So I'm gonna just leave it at 4.2. This was the settings for the last set of pictures I did, but I'm not gonna change it because I don't have to. Then go to the top one. Change the blend mode to linear light. Image. Apply image. Choose the first layer. You got the layer one, that's our first layer, that's the bottom layer. And then change the blending to subtract. You want to have scale at 2, offset at 128. And then press OK. Now you can leave it like this. Personally, I always make a second copy of the lower layer because I used to mess up a lot. And then just gonna get your mixer brush. You can copy these settings up here. You see what they say. And I'm just gonna do this real light. I'm not gonna put a lot into it because again, these are club photos. The speed is the name of the game. You wanna get this done fast. You're not doing 5 or 6 photos. You're doing 10, 15, 20. You want to get those done in under an hour, so you don't want to spend a lot of time. Just do it lightly. Also, it's not going to be too much detail going on with these pictures. So, as you see, I'm just blending in the shadows into the highlights, just making the skin a little smoother. And you don't gotta do this for all the pictures. I specifically do this for dancers, not even all females. You don't have to do this for, you know, somebody who just came to visit unless you want to. You can if you want to. But I specifically do this for the dancer pictures that's going up on the club's main page. So just do this real quick. Not trying to make the skin perfect, just smoothing out discolorations and imperfections. You know, where the skin is uneven, you're just gonna make that look a little more even. These pictures is gonna be for, or this picture specifically is gonna be for V-Live's main page. So V-Live Houston, because you know there's V-Lives everywhere. V-Live Houston, shout out to the fam, shout out to the team. Before, after, before, after, you know. And then make that into a group. You can call this frequency separation for learning purposes. Personally, I don't really name stuff unless I'm doing a lot, but we're gonna do it for you guys. And then we're gonna make a new layer, and you don't want to press Command J, you want to press Command, Option, Shift, and E. This is gonna make a new layer of everything that you see on the screen, instead of just copying what's under it. So after you make the new layer, you're gonna convert that into a smart filter. And you do that so that when you use your filters, they don't superimpose on the layer and you're able to go back and change things as needed. Start off with the camera raw, and I really have I normally have presets for this, but I'm gonna show you how to do it from scratch. Because again, it's not hard. I'm gonna add a little bit of warmth. Bring the exposure down a little bit. Take the contrast down. Bring down the shadows, bring down the blacks. Bring up the whites. Bring up those highlights too. Add some clarity. Take away some texture. And a little saturation. Next, we're gonna go into the curves panel. And the same deal that we did with the last picture. Bring up the blacks a little bit. Set up that S curve. And highlights back up. Bring the whites down. This is fine, but then I want to add some more light to the picture. And you don't gotta worry about the detail. You don't gotta worry about the color mixer really, but we will do some color grading just to add some warmth to the highlights, some coolness to the shadows, just to again keep the vibe going, because that's what it really is. Like, you just want to catch the vibe of the moment and then be able to express that, or more specifically, the club can express that, because again, that's what this is for. Grain. It's all like grain. I feel like it's going out of style, and that's fine, but I'm gonna keep doing it for now. You know what I'm saying? So, this is our original picture. This is the finished product. So, that's the end of this video. I hope that this tip will help you with your photography. I hope you found something that you can take, put into practice later. You know, get into them clubs, turn up. It's a vibe for real. Like, subscribe. If you fuck with it, you know what to do. And links in the bio. We are out of here. It is 6:30 in the morning. Let's go to sleep.